Happy New Year! It is the 1st of January, which means it is time for the December wrap-up, the video that I make at the end of each month to tell you about notable videos from the channel over the past month, books that I read but did not review for whatever reason, and stuff that's coming up next month. This channel has mostly been focused on BookTube Awards stuff over this past month, so there are really only 2 videos that I want to highlight. I did a review of The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay by Michael Chabon, and it was amazing. You should definitely check that review out to hear more about it, because you should read it because it's so good. I also did the Infinite Book Challenge tag, which was a fun time, so you should check that out if you want to as well. As always, these links will be annotated here and linked down in the description box. Alright, on to the books that I read but did not review. It was a weirdly heavy reading month. I'm looking at my list and I don't totally know how I read this many books, but there we are. I probably could have reviewed more stuff, but I just didn't have the time. December is a busy month, yo! First up, I read Veronica's Vengeance and The Usual Werewolves, both by Adam Bertocci. These are both really short. They're actually more like short stories, and I'm pretty sure they're both only available in ebook form. I got them both for free, but I think that was just a promotion and you probably have to pay for them now. Veronica's Vengeance is all about a really popular mean girl who gets dethroned. It was mostly just alright. I really liked how dark it got, but I don't know, there just wasn't a lot there, and it didn't so much end as just stop. The Usual Werewolves, though, I really liked. It's all about this loner teenage girl who somehow falls in with a pack of werewolves, and it's funny and adorable, and I cannot believe how much I liked it. And I am generally not into werewolves, like, at all. I think they're kind of boring, honestly. Oh, sometimes you turn into a dog? Okay. But I really liked this. I recommend it a lot, actually. Next up, I read The Portable Atheist, which was edited by Christopher Hitchens. This is a collection of essays about atheism. For the record, can we all just agree that 500 pages is not exactly portable? I feel like this collection was a little misnamed. This one wasn't great for me. The essays were pretty hit or miss, and it was mostly misses. Like, the essays are arranged chronologically from when they were written, and the early ones, I guess they're interesting from a historical context, but they're also very old ideas now, and a lot of them read like conversations that I had when I was 19 in somebody's dorm room. These are probably much more interesting if you're a fairly new atheist, but I have been an atheist for a really long time, so not so much for me. Next up, I read The Hollywood Scoop by Jordan Parker. This is a YA novel, and it's a very light mystery set in Los Angeles in the summer of 1942, and it's all about a 16-year-old girl who wants to grow up to be a reporter. I read this right after I finished The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay because that was like so awesome and intense that I just needed like a palate cleanser, just like a brain sorbet, because I knew that if I read something that was like legitimately really good, it might suffer by comparison, and this worked really well for that. Like, it was really cute and it was perfectly fine, but I will probably never think about it again. I saw The Best Friend a couple of days ago and she lent me Avatar: The Last Airbender The Promise Part 3, so I just went ahead and read it really quick because it's like 76 pages. I read parts 1 and 2 of this back in July. She also lent those to me, and I loved those, and I love this. If you are a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I definitely recommend these. These are really good. Then I decided to do a quick reread of A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine, which was perfect. It was just what I needed. I think in the future, I'm going to try to devote December entirely to rereads, because like I don't have that much time to make as many review videos in December anyway, and my brain is kind of fried, and I want to reread more books than I have been in the past couple of years. Like, that is the first book that I have reread since like 2010, and I really like rereads. I used to do them all the time, but like I don't know what happened. I miss it. But yes, A Wrinkle in Time, A+. And then finally, I finished the audiobook of The Return of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, which I will talk about when I do my next Sherlock Holmes review, which will probably be end of January, early February if I keep the pace that I'm going on. So yeah, that's everything for the year now. I read 64 books this year, which was great because my goal was 60. I decided to set it at 60 again because that seemed to work out really well, and I don't want to bump it up because if I'm going to be devoting December to rereads, then that's going to cut a little time off there. I'll have to do the 60 in 11 months rather than 12. Okay, coming up next month, Christmas book haul is coming. I am just waiting a little bit because apparently my friend Haley has a book for me and we just haven't seen each other to exchange gifts yet. We were supposed to see each other yesterday for New Year's, but then everybody got snowed in. So that should be coming like probably within the next week, I'd say. I also still need to do my top 12 books read in 2012 video. I have already pulled books for it, so if you want to, you can try to guess what is on it based on what's not there. Okay, I think that's everything. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.